This is everything I ate in my first 24 hours in Vancouver, Canada, based on hours of research, and let me tell you what was actually worth the hype. For our first dinner, we actually drove out to Richmond, which I know technically is not Vancouver, but we couldn't not get Chinese food. The place is called nong. We got their famous braised pork with preserved vegetables. Seriously, this was the best bite of the entire trip. The pork was so tender, and stuffing it into the fluffy buns made it even better. We also got their signature stir-fried beef. I love the ungodly amount of garlic they used, but it was pretty oily. The next morning, we stopped by this coffee shop called Estratto. It's run by the owner himself, and you can genuinely tell how much he cares for the craft. We ordered a pour over and an iced Americano, and I don't think I've ever tasted coffee with those kinds of flavor notes before. 10 out of 10. For lunch, we hopped on the octopus over to Granville Island. Our first stop was Elbo Jamaican patties. We ordered the spicy beef patty, and the pastry to filling ratio was absolutely perfect. The crust was thin, buttery, and flaky. Hands down my favorite thing I ate on Granville Island. Next was the Lobster Man for their signature and cold lobster roll. The lobster was super fresh, but I just wish the portion was a little bigger. Our last stop on Granville Island was the famous Lee's Donuts. We got their honey dip yeast donut, and I totally get the hype. It was insanely fluffy and airy, but their vanilla cake donut with chocolate frosting was just okay. To wrap up our first 24 hours, we had dinner at Sula Indian restaurant. We started with the dahi puri. I was honestly surprised by how much I loved this. It was super refreshing and had this tangy yogurt kick. For our main, we ordered the chicken jalfrezi, a thick tomato-based curry loaded with vegetables and spices, and it paired perfectly well with the garlic naan and rice. Let me know what spots I missed because I'm already planning my next Vancouver food trip.